Students, yesterday we were looking at the sleeping men, Alonso and his men were fast asleep except two of them, Sebastian and Antonio. While Sebastian and Antonio saw them sleeping like that, a strange thought arises in the mind of Antonio, and he devises a plot and he is about to explain it to Sebastian. Sebastian doesn't follow it that easily, but the persuasion begins and there is a conversation about their being asleep and awake. Sebastian says that Antonio is speaking things as if in dream, but his eyes are open. He is active and alive. And Antonio says that Sebastian is inactive. His eyes are being closed, but he is awake, but he is not active. So slowly he is getting him on the way, and Sebastian gets interested in what Antonio says and pays attention to what he is saying. That's where we stopped. We shall start from page number 61, verses 230 onwards. 230 to 300. I am more serious than my custom. You must be so too. If heed me, which to do troubles the hour. So now Antonio is saying, I am happy that you are listening to me. I am more serious than my custom. Custom is habit. By nature, I am normally not that serious. More of jovial type. Humorous. I say things to make people to laugh. But today I am very strangely different from that. Today I am very serious about whatever I am saying. And you must be so too, if heed me, which to do troubles the hour. And I wish that you also become serious. And if you are going to listen to me and practice what I say, then you are going to benefit 3 times. Trouble the hour means 3 times you are going to benefit from it. So I am not joking as usual. I am serious and I want you to be serious and follow up. Then you will be the beneficiary. Sebastian, well, I am standing water. I am standing water means I am stagnant. Stagnant or stationary. That means I'm getting stuck. I'm getting stuck. Antonio, I will teach you how to flow. I will teach you how to flow. Doesn't matter that you are getting stuck. You are stationary. You do not understand things. Doesn't matter. I will make you to flow. That is, I will help you to rise above this and to achieve the goal. Sebastian, do so. To ebb, hereditary sloth instructs me. Do so means, please do help me to flow. Now I am stagnant. You said you'll help me to flow. Please help me to flow. To ebb means to drift high. To ebb, to let go an opportunity. Hereditary sloth instructs me. Inherited laziness. Inherited laziness. That's what Sebastian says. there is an inherited laziness in me. Inherited means which I got by birth. By birth, I have this bad quality of being lazy. I don't take initiatives. I don't catch opportunities. Therefore, you have to help me out. That's what Sebastian is telling to Antonio. Antonio, if you but knew how you the purpose cherish, whilst thus you mock it, how in stripping it you more invest it. Ebbing men indeed most often do so near the bottom run by their own fear or sloth. So now Antonio is saying to Sebastian, if you but knew how you the purpose cherish, whilst thus you mock it. You are trying to make fun of me. You are not taking me seriously. The more you are mocking at it, the more serious I am about it. If only you know how close you are to success while making fun of me. You don't realize how close you are to success while making fun of me. The more you joke about it, I become more serious about it. So what Antonio is trying to say is, Sebastian is yet to understand his mind. He is trying, it is a joke. The more he is thinking that it is a joke, Antonio is considering it very seriously. And he concludes saying, most often ebbing men, indeed most often do so near the bottom run, by their own fear or sloth. You know what is ebb and flow? Ebb. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. That is a fall and rise. So ebb and flow are fall and rise. Normally in the sea you have waves. The ebb and flow of the sea. The ebb and flow of the waves. Tsunami. Tsunami was a flow. Water suddenly swells and flows out. Afterwards it will completely recede. Receding is called ebb. The coming down of the flow is called ebb. So there is a ebb and flow. So Antonio says, ebbing men indeed most often do so near the bottom run by their own fear or sloth. Out of fear, ebbing men end up at the bottom. That is lazy people. Lazy people end up at the bottom, and I don't want you to be at the bottom. I want you to be on the top. If you are not going to take me seriously, you will also end up at the bottom, achieving nothing. But if you are taking me seriously, then you will be on the top. That means you will be an achiever. Sebastian, Prithee say on. I pray you, continue to say, continue to instruct me. The setting of thine eye and cheek proclaim a matter from thee, and a birth indeed which throws thee much to yield. That is, Sebastian is saying, the setting of thine eye and cheek, that is the fixed look of yours, a purposeful look of yours, and the color of your cheek proclaim a matter from thee. When I look at you, the way your eyes are looking and your cheek is, the expression on your cheek gives me an idea that you have something serious to convey. Something serious to convey, but you are not able to convey. You are unable to convey. It's very painful to say. That means it's something very, very serious you want to convey. At the same time, you are not able to reveal it. Something is disturbing you or troubling you, which throws thee much to yield. Bring forth, agonizes. So, in bringing forth, it is very agonizing. Throws, THRO, yes, throws is labor pain. So you are undergoing a terrible pain in bringing it out. That means something very, very difficult to reveal it. Antonio. Thus, sir, although this Lord of weak remembrance, this who shall be of as little memory, when he is earthed, hath here almost persuaded, for he is a spirit of persuasion, only professes to persuade the king his son is alive. It is as impossible that he is undrowned, and he that sleeps here swims. So now slowly Antonio is indirectly revealing. Doesn't say directly that he should kill the king. No. Very, very systematically he is building up the tension. So what did Antonio say? Thus, sir, it is true. What you are saying is true. I have something very important to convey. And I am not able to reveal it because it's very painful. What is it that? Although this Lord of weak remembrance, so now he is pointing out to Gonzalo and saying, although this Lord of weak remembrance, weak memory, this who shall be of as little memory when he is earthed, that is buried in a grave. Once he is buried in the grave, he will have no memory. Now he is a man of weak memory, and once he is buried, he will be a man of no memories. Hath here almost persuaded, for he is a spirit of persuasion. Persuade means already we have seen yesterday. Persuasion, insight, stir up, coaxing, coercion, forcing. So, this Lord, that is Gonzalo, is a man of little memory, and once he is dead and gone, he will be man of no memory. Such a man was able to persuade the king Alonso. And he is the spirit of persuasion. His spirit of persuasion means he is full of persuasion. Only professes to persuade. So he has practiced the art of persuasion. Who? Gonzalo. Gonzalo is good at persuasion. Gonzalo is good at persuasion. Extremely good. Extremely good at persuasion. And what did he persuade? Whom did he persuade? How did he persuade? We'll see. He professes to persuade. That is, he practices the act of persuasion. The king, his son, is alive. See, this is given in between. He has here almost, when he is earthed, has here almost persuaded. Then there is a hyphen. There is another hyphen after next persuade. That is said in between. For he is a spirit of persuasion, only professes to persuade. That is a extra quality added to his persuasion. You should read it like this. He hath here almost persuaded the king, his son is alive. What was the persuasion? Gonzalo has succeeded in persuading the king that his son Ferdinand is alive. See how wonderful he has done it. He, along with Francisco, he has persuaded the king to believe that his son Ferdinand is alive. It is as impossible that he is undrowned, and he that sleeps here sins. It is as impossible that he is undrowned, and he that sleeps here sins. That means all possibilities, all possibilities. It is as impossible that he is undrowned. Impossible that he is undrowned. That means it is possible that he is drowned. And he that sleeps here swims. Anything is possible. It is possible that Ferdinando is not alive. And it is possible that he that sleeps here, that is Gonzalo, is swimming. Sebastian, I have no hope that he is undrowned. I have no hope that he is undrowned. That means I have no hope. I have no hope that he is undrowned. That means I hope he is drowned. That's the meaning. I hope he is drowned. So Sebastian agrees that what do you say, Antonio, is correct. I too don't believe that Ferdinand is alive. He must have been drowned. Antonio, oh, out of that no hope. What great hope have you? No hope, that way is another way, so high a hope that even ambition cannot pierce a wing beyond. But doubt discovery there. Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned? So when Antonio says no hope, that Antonio is alive. That means I hope that he is drowned. So no hope that he is alive. That is enough for you. Out of that no hope, what great hope have you? So no hope. No hope that Ferdinand is alive gives great hope to Sebastian. So no hope that Ferdinand is alive presents a great hope to Sebastian. That's what Antonio says. How it is, he'll explain afterwards. Oh, out of that no hope, what great hope have you? No hope, that way is another way, so high a hope that even ambition cannot pierce a wing beyond. That's a great hope. No hope is a great hope. Even ambition cannot pierce. Ambition is great, strong desires. Great and strong desires. Even great and strong desires cannot pierce that, cannot go beyond that. Such a hope you have got. But doubt, discovery there. But fear, discovery there. Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned? Will you agree with me that Ferdinand is drowned? Ferdinand is no more. Sebastian, he is gone. I am sure that he is dead. Antonio, then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples? That is how the inciting, the persuasion. Though Antonio said Gonzalo is master of persuasion, Antonio is a better persuader. Antonio is a better person in persuading. He is more expert in persuading. So slowly now he is able to get Sebastian around. So he says, okay, if you are agreeing that Ferdinand is no more, then who is the next heir of Naples? Who will succeed King Alonso? Sebastian, Claribel, naturally, because the king has got one son and one daughter. If the son is not there, then naturally the daughter will take over. Antonio, she that is queen of Tunis, she that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life, she that from Naples can have no note, unless a sun bear post, the man in the moon is too slow till newborn chins be rough and razorable, she from whom we all were sea swallowed, though some cast again, and by that destiny to perform an act, whereof what is past is prologue, what to come in yours and my discharge. So it's a wonderful speech Antonio gives. This is important passage. A few times this passage has been asked for your extract writing. She that is queen of Tunis, starting from there, ending with my discharge. Okay. So when Sebastian said, in case Ferdinand is not alive, the next heir to Claribel, the daughter of King Alonso. So Antonio gives an explanation about Claribel, mainly stressing on the physical distance. So Claribel is far away. In Tunis. So Claribel is far away in Tunis. The physical distance is so much that it is impossible to get Claribel over to Naples. That's what he is going to explain. She that is queen of Tunis, she that is queen of Tunis, are you speaking about Claribel? She that is queen of Tunis, she that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life. Explanation is given there. 30 miles farther than a lifetime's journey. A lifetime's journey. Someone has to reach here means it's a lifetime's journey plus 30 miles. She that from Naples can have no note unless a sun bear post. Post here means messenger. A post is you can say postman also. In olden days it was a postman, but now this is a messenger. So unless the sun were the messenger, she would not be able to get a note, information. So NOTE, note means information. So she can have no information from Naples unless the sun is the messenger. People cannot reach. Sun makes a full round of the earth in a day. Therefore, only if the sun is a messenger, she will be able to get some information. Otherwise, human beings cannot reach her. The man in the moon is too slow till newborn chins be rough and razorable. She from whom? Man in the moon meaning is given there. The mountains on the moon appear as a man with a lantern, a dog and a bush. So you must take a special note of this one. Man in the moon. You will be getting this one again in the next scene. Act 2, Scene 2, this phrase will be coming up and it has a very, very significant role to play, man in the moon. So, please take note of it. Man in the moon. So, man in the moon is in reference to the mountains. Mountains on the moon appear as a man with a lantern, with a lamp, a dog and a bush. Three things. A lantern, that is a lamp, a dog and a bush. There is a mountain on the moon. It appears like a man. The man in the moon is too slow till newborn chins be brought and reasonable. Reasonable is fit for a shave with a razor. That means by the time the information reaches her, the children will grow up into young people who will be getting ready to have a shave. The man in the moon is too slow till newborn chins be rough and reasonable. She from whom? So only the sun can reach the message, but sun cannot be the messenger, therefore nothing could reach her. We always see swallowed, though some cast again, and by that destiny to perform an act, whereof what is past is prologue, what to come is yours and my discharge. So, and when we were back after attending that marriage, we were sea swallowed, that is the tempest, though some cast again. Some were saved, but we were all swallowed. And by that destiny to perform an act, whereof what is past is prologue. Prologue is, what is prologue is past. It's gone. And what to come is yours and my discharge. Discharge here is capable of achieving. So what is gone is forget. You forget about it. That is past. Now what is to come, what is yet to come is ours. We will be capable of achieving it. So the time of action has come. It's up to you and me to act. Sebastian, what stuff is this? How say you? It is true, my brother's daughter is Queen of Tunis. So is she heir of Naples? Twist which regions there is some space. So now Sebastian is asking, what stuff is this? What nonsense is this? How can you say it is true my brother's daughter is the Queen of Tunis, so is she heir of Naples? Between which regions there is some space. Some space means great distance. So how can we say that Claribel is heiress to Naples, who is staying far, far away from Naples. Antonio, a space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Claribel measure us back to Naples? Measure us back to Naples, meaning is given the travel that long distance in order to get back to Naples. So Sebastian has already understood that Claribel cannot be the heiress to King Alonso because she is far, far away from Naples. And then Antonio emphasizes saying, every cubit of it seems to cry out. What it cries? How shall that Claribel measure us back to Naples? How will Claribel get back to Naples? This is so impossible. Keep in Tunis and let Sebastian wake. And it's also crying out something else. What is it? Keep in Tunis and let Sebastian wake. Let Claribel be in Tunis. Let Sebastian wake up. Let Sebastian rise up. Say, this were death that now has seized them. Why? They were not worse than now they are. This were death that now hath seized them. Why? They were not worse than now they are. They are not sleeping. The death has taken over them. They are already dead, fast asleep. There be that can rule Naples as well as he that sleeps. Lords that can prate assembly and unnecessarily. As this Gonzalo, I myself could make a cough of as deep chat. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do. What a sleep this for your advancement. Do you understand me? So now Antonio has almost succeeded in conveying what he wanted to say. Sebastian almost understood. So Antonio continues to say, there be that can rule Naples as well as he that sleeps. Lords that can prate. Lords that can speak childishly. Assembly and unnecessarily. Those who speak plentifully. As this Gonzalo. Gonzalo is referred to as a man who talks too much. A chatterbox. I myself could make a chaff of as deep chat. That is a crow of hoarse voice, unpleasant voice, deep chat. So when he speaks, when Gonzalo speaks, it's not very pleasant to hear. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do. What a sleep were this for your advancement. I wish you have what I have. That's what Antonio is saying. I wish you have what I have. I wish that you have what I have. I wish that you have what I have. That is, I wish that you have a mind like mine. You have an understanding like mine. What a sleep were this for your advancement. What a sleep. Look at the men sleeping. What an opportunity for you. For your advancement means for your promotion. For your promotion to become the king. Do you understand me? Sebastian, methinks I do. Sebastian now he has understood. He says, yes, I think I have understood what you are trying to say. Antonio, and how does your content tender your own good fortune? How do you regard this great opportunity that is coming to you? Great fortune. You are going to be very lucky. How do you look at this luck? Are you happy? Are you satisfied with it? Sebastian, I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero. Supplant means supersede, take over, oust. Sebastian says, yes. I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero. How you got rid of Prospero? I know. Antonio, true. And look how well my garments sit upon me. Garments sit upon me means suit. S-U-I-T. Suit means fit. And look how well my garments sit upon me means look at my garments how they are fitting. That means I have not only taken over the dukedom from my brother, I am doing very well. I am doing very well. I have established myself very well. Much fitter than before. It is much fitter, much suitable than before. Earlier it was not that fitting because Prospero was busy with his books and magic. But now, after I took over, I have established myself better than my brother. My brother's servants were then my fellows, now they are my men. My brother's servants, they were my fellows. That means my equals. They were my equals. They were equal to me. I was nobody like anybody else. So my brothers' men, they were my equals. Now they have become my men. That means they have become my subjects. They are at my command. I have transformed them such a way that they have become my men. Whatever I say, they are ready to do. Therefore, I have fitted myself very well into the position which I have taken over. So Antonio is very happy that he is doing extremely well as the Duke of Milan. We shall stop here today. Thank you.